right, so for today's assignment, what are we working at here? Millimeter template. I guess I haven't posted it yet. So today's assignment, we're going to learn the arc command, which I realize I should have taught you quite a while ago. Many of you have probably discovered it on your own, as it will make your life a lot easier. There we go. So let me get my model space here. All right. So our arc command is this tool right here, and if we recall, it's our circle command here. We had 6 different ways of drawing a circle, which I always thought was pretty impressive. But even more impressive is we have 11 different ways of drawing arcs here. So here's our arc command, and we have all these different arcs here. And one thing that is similar to them all is that in CAD, it always draws arcs counterclockwise. There's probably some way of changing that, but in general, just remember that arcs are always drawn counterclockwise. So I'm just going to draw a line right here. And here's my horizon here, and now I want to draw a sun. And I'm going to start with just a simple 3-point arc, which you just click your 3 points. I'm going to click 1 point on my horizon, and then going counterclockwise, I'm going to pick a second arbitrary point. And then we'll notice that no matter where I move my cursor now, it is touching those 2 points. And I can come down here to my horizon again. You can see as I move around here, it's adjusting my arc so that it in fact intersects all 3 of those points. Way cool. Now I'll draw another one. Right underneath here we have start, center, and end. So this time I can make a slightly smaller sun here. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to roughly guess for the center point here of my line, and then my end. Kind of automatically put it on the line here. So again, another arc. This time I did my start point, center point, and then chose where I wanted it to end. So a lot of these are pretty self-explanatory here. I think I tried to incorporate them all in today's assignment. And then another kind of, sometimes it's sort of an easier way of drawing an arc is simply by typing the arc command. And then we can still access all 11 ways just by kind of going step by step. So looking at my command line here, we can see that it's asking me to specify a start point of my arc, or I can hit C for center. So I'm going to click my start point, and then now looking at my command line, I can specify a center point, a second point of my arc, or I have the 2 options now. I can do either the center point of my arc or the end. So say I'm going to do the end point of my arc. So I hit E for end. I'm going to go over here. And now based on all those options that I've selected so far, it's now asking me to specify either the center point of my arc, or now I have 3 more options. I can either do an angle, a direction, or a radius. So I'm going to do R for radius. And we can see now I can adjust my arc to have a really exact radius. So if the radius was somewhere out here, it's exactly at 90, type 90. And now I have an arc with a start point, an end point, and a perfect radius of 90. So it's kind of personal preference. I guess my preference is actually to punch in the command manually and kind of go step by step, because you can kind of choose your command as you go along. But if you know exactly which type of arc that you want to draw, you can certainly select from one of the 11 options there. Any questions at all on arc command? Excellent.